Anas Anwar Sharif, and I'm from London. I live in London.
Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Kuwait.
Kuwait, okay.
And Kuwait, and we moved. I was born in France.
Okay.
And we moved here.
Cool, cool. How long ago?
Oh, we moved in 2003.
Like London?
I love London.
That's what everyone says.
I love London. I went to. I started uni 3 years ago, and I went to Nottingham. And every day I'm like, what?
Nottingham.
Can I swear?
Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Everything closes at like 5 p.m. It's just so quiet.
Well, Nottingham.
And Nottingham.
That's a few clubs though.
I don't really do clubbing. I tried it, and it just wasn't for me.
You must have been to Nottingham before.
I actually haven't.
You haven't? It's not far from my dad's house in Coventry.
We'll have to go, mate.
Clubbing in Nottingham.
It's a uni scene though.
It is a
Yeah,
uni scene. It is a uni scene.
It's a uni scene.
Too much uni scene, but yeah.
Fun though.
That's me.
Cool. All right. Next, what makes you want to be a trader in the first place?
In the first place, so I came across a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I read it, and that literally opened my eyes to the trading scene, the property scene. There's something more than a 9 to 5 job.
True.
There's something more to, that job has £10 an hour, you should apply for it. That job is £15 an hour, you should apply for it. And back then I was like, oh my God, £10, £15, that's a lot. And then J. Cole once said, if your time is worth $5 an hour, $10 an hour, then you're not, what is that? Even if it's $60 an hour. And that really opened my mind. And so I went to a Tony Robbins seminar,
cool.
Unleash the Power. And there I was shown what trading is by an individual who was there from a marketing company. And that's when I knew what trading was. And it's been that was April 2019. And since then, I've been trading since then, and I've seen the potential, but I've also seen the downside. And so far since then, I've lost so much money, so many accounts blown, irregular trading, gambling. My mindset became a gambling mindset towards trading, and my parents were against me as well, against it. I was at uni at the time. I left uni for this.
Hey, so did I.
I left uni.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I was so scared to tell.
What year were you in?
I was in my third year. Third year. And I left.
What was you studying?
So the first year I was studying civil engineering. I wasn't enjoying it. It wasn't for me. Didn't see myself as. It was like more of my parents.
It's a hard degree.
It is a hard degree. It was more of my parents telling me, hey, go do this. I said, okay, sure. Because I didn't really have any aspirations or anything like that. And then first year, dreadful. Terrible year at uni, and I was scared. I asked my parents, can I change? And I wanted to change. I changed to psychology because I read a book by Tony Robbins, and I was really inspired by him to be like a coach and help myself first, and then help others. And then I did psychology, and I said, what the fuck is this bullshit? It's nothing to do with what I want to do. Stuck it out for 2 years. That's 3 years, and I left at the end.
Okay.
I said, fuck this. I found out what trading was. I had some money, student loans, into trading, and I lost it. I lost it because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I remember I found one strategy, and I said, I told you this yesterday, I found one strategy, I said, okay, oh my God. I went in for a sell on gold, boom, 100 pips, 200 pips up, lost my account.
Yeah.
So, that's my job.
That's what I did. I quit uni and I put $3 grand into a trading account. I quit my first year actually. I quit in my first year, never even opened my, never opened my results up. I always think I did a YouTube, never even opened my results. Literally went to my university car park to get my results. And I was like, if I open the results and I passed, I might just go back for the wrong reasons of uni. Like, the fun, the messing around, like the living out. I was like, if I pass, then what if I get persuaded into doing another year here? I shouldn't really be here. Yeah. So I drove up to the bin, I put my envelope in the bin, and I went into my university portal and I changed my email address to one that didn't exist, and I logged out. And I still don't know whether I passed or not.
No.
True story.
I'm glad you did that, because of you doing that, and think of it this way, if you hadn't done that, none of us would be here right now.
That's true, that's true.
Or we could have...
You guys remember that, yeah?
None of us. I wouldn't be sitting here, you wouldn't be sitting here. So, thank you for doing that.
No, thanks. My parents didn't like it at the time either.
Trust me, I know the feeling.
Wicked, cool. So, how did you come across AstroFX?
So, the usual happens. You go online, you find the signal services. You find you find a way to make money. You found what trading is. You realize you're garbage at it. So the next best thing is let someone tell me what to do. So after signals, And then we come across Astra, and my brother came across Astra, and he was telling me, oh, King Sean Lee and whatnot. And I'd follow him, and I'd never take any of his trades. And then I take one trade, and it hits stop loss, and I'm like, what? It's all fake. And I'm like, fuck this, man. What is this? And then I went into depth. I went on YouTube channels. I went on everything, and I found out you guys are based here, and that's so key for me because every other trader, America or far away from me.
Or they do hotel rooms.
Or they do hotel bullshit like that. You guys, as soon as I saw Mayfair, I'm like, okay, they're not fucking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mayfair.
Mm-hmm.
If someone is there and they're fucking about, then I don't know what they're doing. As soon as I saw them, it really solidified why I wanted to be here. And then someone else, Noah, I met him at Tony Robbins seminar, and I saw him on one of your videos on Instagram this year, and I said, what the heck is he doing there? Trading for everything.
I was doing before.
Yeah, I met him in the Tony Robbins seminar. We became friends from there.
Cool.
And he told me, 5K, get funded account. I said, they fund me. He said, yeah. And I'm like, no way. So it was such a surreal opportunity. I literally said, it's too good to be true, but it's true. It's actually true. No one in this world will trust you with their money for you to learn how to trade with them. And I don't know if you're familiar with apprenticeships in this country. This is an apprenticeship.
Yeah, that's what we try to do.
But the best one in the world.
Yeah.
And as soon as I knew that, tried to get the money, got it. No questions asked.
Amazing, amazing. So here you are now.
I am here now.
So you've been with us since roughly, I think, like end of March.
End of March, lockdown.
Your months so far were 10% in March.
10% in March.
3% in April.
3% in April.
1% in May.
1% in May.
And currently 5% in June.
Yes.
Yes. So you're one of the people that hit 5% and above. So here's a free bottle of champagne. That's what we're doing for everyone that hits above 5%. They're gonna get a gift. And you're here, so I get to give it to you. You've also made 2 withdrawals of £1,000 each.
I have.
So for you, the program's going well. You trade GBP JPY.
Yes.
And you closed a trade yesterday, which was GBP AUD, which was just over £1,000 again. Yeah. So you're doing good.
I was so glad that I did that.
What advice would you give to people out there? What changed you from this story that you told me went from tragic, which you told me about when you left uni, which is like me, and how have you the last few months come to where you are now?
Trading wise, or just myself and
just what element of both of them?
Do what you guys want to do. Do what you feel is correct. Don't do something based on a friend's opinion or your parents' opinion or whatever. Because in the beginning, they're always going to be against you. Those closest to us will be against you. You will have, days where you feel like you're alone. Break through that. I know it's easier said than done, but I did it. You did it. Most people that are on the road to success, or successful, they have done that. And if you want to break from the rat race, as they say, then you need to really put your foot down and just do it. Don't fear the consequences, because whatever you do, there will be consequences. You cannot live in a way to make everyone happy but yourself. Then you're not really living. So do what you want to do. More often than not, you find people around you. There's always a friend that is the eccentric one, the extrovert, and you're like, oh my, how can you live like that? I'll be so embarrassed. That's the key. That embarrassment. Why would you be embarrassed of saying what you want to say, feeling what you want to feel, doing what you want to do? Why? There is no reason at all.
True. Go
to that friend that you think is embarrassing. Ask him or ask her.
You feel there's a connection between bravery and trading?
Hell yeah.
There you go. So no embarrassment.
I've met
talk about your losses. Talk about your wins.
Hell yeah. I talk more about my losses than my wins, because the losses are the ones you can laugh about, and the winners you can feel proud of.
Celebrate.
You're like, finally, I'm here. So.
Amazing. Thank you very much. That was really good. I like that. Cool. That was good.
And
that's nice, man.
Cool. I like that. I like the story. Mike, anything else?
Yeah, maybe. Here, come take a look at this. So.